Welcome to Chris's Storytelling Corner. This is Christopher Muldong. Today I'm going to do a reading of my short story, The Next Level. Here is the synopsis. Roger Merlini plays the computer game Evercraft alone all day. When an uninvited guest, Maddie Atterbox, starts joining him on his online adventures, Roger meets her in real life and goes to the homecoming dance with her. What will happen to these two social outcasts? Be sure to also check out my television series review of the Chinese drama Love 020. Next time, I'll have a manga review for Your Lie in April, volumes 1 to 3, a list for the top katana users in anime and manga, and in a few weeks, a movie review for Spider-Man Homecoming. You can check out my author's website at www.chrismodon.com. You can buy my first novel, a fantasy adventure called The Mustard Prince in the Condiment Kingdom for $4.99. Also for $2.99, you can buy my short story collection, a collection of 10 short stories in the horror, fantasy, and realistic fiction genres. Check out my Twitter page and author's Facebook page. Links to all these will be provided on the description. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment to this channel if you're on YouTube, or follow, share, and comment on this channel if you're listening to this on SoundCloud. If you're listening to this on iTunes or Stitcher, please rate, review, and share this channel. So, a little background on The Next Level. I wrote this for a short story contest. I didn't place though, but I thought it's a real fun story. It's got like a nerd culture thing going on. I can really relate to. It also talks about like RPGs and whatnot, RPG references. I've always been a big fan of like quest, adventures, and RPGs. So, mixing like the culture with like RPGs, which is kind of a part of nerd culture, I guess, um, was kind of a no-brainer, easy for me to do, and just a lot of fun. So, let's get right to it. Here is the reading for The Next Level. Drinking Mountain Dew and eating Doritos, Roger Merlini has stared into the abyss of his computer screen for hours. The online game, Evercraft, has taken over his life. His level 40 knight battles a fire dragon that he can never seem to defeat. Unfortunately, its breath has penetrated through his knight's armor and depleted his health points. In the game, Roger can join other players, but like in his own life, he prefers being alone. His dog, Arrow, was his only friend in the real world, but she departed from this realm a few months ago. Ever since then, Roger does not tend to see the light of the outside world. Lately, an uninvited guest has been tagging along with Roger's knight. Worse yet, it's a female sorceress, and he does not mix well with the opposite sex. Granted, he sees the benefit of having a companion with long-range elemental attacks, but he can't stand the constant chatting from the person who is controlling her. In order to stop the maddening babble, Roger decides to just type yes to every bit of conversation that is directed his way from this strange person. Without Roger realizing it, he typed yes in response to being asked to go to a homecoming dance. The one controlling the sorceress is Maddie Atterbox, who happens to attend his school. However, he has never talked to her in person but remembers her braced face and Coke bottle eyeglasses. Roger is not one to criticize, as he wears a retainer at night and has needed glasses since childhood due to constantly looking at television and computer screens. In their conversation online, Maddie writes, "I'm glad that you agreed to go to homecoming with me. What's your name? I've asked a couple guys, but they all tell me that they have to clean their sock drawer or have to help their mom do errands that day." Knowing that he can't get out of this, he writes back, "I'm Roger Merlini. We actually go to the same school. Where should we meet and stuff like that?" "That's great. Do you have a car? Or do you know someone with a car?" "I guess I can ask my parents. Don't really need to go out if I'm playing Evercraft all day." Yeah, LOL. Let's just meet at the front of the school. I'm going to need your number. Roger gives her his cell phone number, and she immediately sends a text that says, "This is really Roger Merlini, right?" He texts her back with a yup. In Roger's eyes, high school is a world full of trials and tribulations worse than the orcs, dragons, and trolls that he faces in Evercraft. As if they have the eye of the Cyclops, his peers stare at him when he talks to himself. He hardly looks up. His hair appears to be perpetual bedhead, and his fashion sense consists of putting on any combination of t-shirt, shorts, socks, and shoes. At the homecoming dance, Roger wears his father's suit that is 2 sizes too big. He gets out of the car, prepared to battle this new and unfamiliar situation. Jocks and popular kids congregate as if they are orcs having a meeting in their caves. The female ones equip themselves with cell phones and use them as weapons with the ability to take photos, communicate with others, and post on social media. Roger keeps his distance as he knows that he is nothing but a low-level peasant to these people. Waiting in front of the flagpole, he sees Maddie approaching him wearing something that appears to be gothic attire. Even with different hair products, her hair cannot get straight and stays eternally frazzled. Her posture is hunched forward like an ogre from sitting and leaning forward too much while playing computer games. In her hand is an open bag of Funyuns, which is a far cry from the nacho cheese flavor of Doritos that Roger likes. Also, he cannot stand the smell of a person's breath after they are eaten. "Hey, how's it going?" Maddie asked with a silly smile while looking down. It's cool, I guess," Roger responds while looking at his shoes. "Well, what should we do?" I don't know. I can't really dance. Do you want to, check out what they're serving?" "Sure, I guess. I don't know." With enough distance between them to fit a small child, they walk to the concession table. "No Mountain Dew here," Roger says. "I'm more of a Pepsi throwback girl anyways. Do you want to just walk around?" "Yeah, sure. I mean, we have nothing better to do." Getting stares from other students that feel like Medusa's gaze, Roger looks down as he walks with his date. To his surprise, Maddie grabs his hand but still holds the bag of Funyuns with her free hand. His body heats up and he feels stronger as if he leveled up. Not having a particular destination, they end up alone at the back of the school. "Have you ever kissed a girl?" Maddie asks while blushing. "Does my dog count?" Roger responds. To his astonishment, she laughs to the point where she snorts and has tears in her eyes. "You're funny. I've never kissed a boy. Why don't we just get this over with?" Okay." She leans in for the kiss with her eyes closed. Roger, feeling confident, takes a deep breath, then leans in to kiss her. However, the smell of Funyuns escapes from her mouth. Like the fire of the red dragon, it is too strong to overcome. Roger loses his balance and equilibrium, only to fall sideways to the ground. All of his health points are depleted. That's all for today. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment to this channel if you're on YouTube, or follow, share, and comment on this channel if you're listening to this on SoundCloud. If you're listening to this on iTunes or Stitcher, please rate, review, and share this channel. Thank you for listening to this reading. Next time, I will have a manga review for Your Lie in April, Volumes 1 to 3, a list of top katana users in anime and manga, and in a few weeks, a movie review for Spider-Man Homecoming. Thank you, and until next time.